The entities table does have a few differences when we use a URL to make the report or when we later edit the report and add a URL, as done so here. The difference that you will notice is under average frequency, there are two bars now. The top bar still indicates the average frequency, so the usage of one entity across all competitors in their extracted texts. The bottom bar indicates the entity count for a specific entity in the report URL. The green bottom bar indicates that the entity is optimized. Orange indicates that it is moderately optimized because it may be slightly overused or slightly underused, but it's within a range of tolerance, while the red color shows that it has been severely overused or underused. Now, we can also make this table a little smaller for the next part we're going to see, because under the timestamp entities chart, timestamp entities table, we have the entity deviation chart. This chart shows us how the status of an entity has been tracked and how it has changed over time. As you can see, there are certain percentages here. And these percentages represent time across all of the timestamps, all of the scraping. So the word diet for this report has been underused and not optimized for 25% of the time. It has shown medium optimization in comparison with the report URL 62.5% of the time, and it has showed that it was optimized only 12.5% of all timestamps. There's also sometimes a situation where an entity is missing. In that case, an entity was detected initially by the system and recorded, but like in this example, it was missing for a few scrapes, either because the system did not detect it or the competitors stopped using it for some reason. Now that the prime candidates for optimization are, of course, the entities that are in red, meaning those that have no optimization, meaning they're not used enough, or they're overused. And of course, it's important to reconsider the entities which are shown as missing as well. One last thing that you should also be aware of is that you can change the data that you see or the time scale that we see here. So currently it is the deviation chart is selected to show data from this date to this date. Now if we change the dates, it will change the information a little, and we can see the percentages are changing based on the time frame that we have selected. Like so.